Hey guys. Most of the cases and the spells that most families are suffering from, they are buried under the ground. They are buried right there under the ground in your yard. Most of those cases and family problems that most of you are suffering from and are spiritually caused, the cause is right there under the ground. That is where those spells are projected from. And these spells, they always capitalize on family members who likes to walk barefooted. Now, don't get me wrong, it is good to walk barefooted for different reasons. It is good, but believe you me, if your family is suffering from spiritual problems that are caused by muti and spells that are buried under the ground, when you walk barefooted, you are at a higher chance or higher frequency to connect with the spell, with the muti that is being buried under the ground or that has been buried in your yard. And most of you don't understand why these people bury these things under the yard, or I mean in under the ground, and you think they bury them just to hide them. They are not hiding these things. Most people that work or that deals with witchcraft and black magic and all that voodoo, they always believe in nature and they always believe in the power of the nature. They believe in the power of the nature. They believe that nature has got some powers, spiritual powers, that they can tap into in order to advance their spells. And the ground, the soil, is one of those things that they tap into for spiritual powers. So when they bury the charms under the ground, they call it a grounding. They bury it under the ground so that it can work well within the space where it is buried. Not only the location, but in that yard, it is going to work very well when it is buried. And here is the thing: when they bury it so that it can also decay there. For as long as it lasts, it will decay there. The moment it decays there, the whole yard, the whole ground is under that spell. Now it is closed and sealed. When that muti, when that charm decays or gets rotten there, now that is when now the spell is closed. It is sealed for the family. It is sealed for whoever is in that family. So most of you, when you walk barefooted, just know, if you don't know, especially if you are not a prayerful person, most of you, your problems will always be there as much as you walk barefooted in your family, because there are things that are buried there. There are knives that are buried there. There are frogs that are buried there. There are clothes, there are underwears, there are things that are buried. There are knives that are buried there that are projecting a curse in your family. And most of you, if your problems are caused by a buried charm, you will see it. That problem will become persist. It will become consistent. In other words, for an example, if there is no peace in that home, there will be no peace actually in that home. There will be no peace. And if it is a problem, it will always be a constant problem, one thing constantly. In most cases, it is because it is buried under the ground. And sometimes it becomes more deeper if that muti has rotten and has now embodied the soil or the yard of that family. So you need to be prayerful at all times. You need to learn to bless your land. Speak blessings over your land. Speak blessings in your yard. Speak blessings over everything that is in your home. The Bible says in the book of Isaiah chapter 65, verse number 60, if I'm not mistaken, it says, those that will bless the land, their land will bless it in the name of the true God. So you have that authority within your tongue to bless your land. You have that authority to nullify powers and witchcraft that are being committed, that are being projected against you. You have that authority. In the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse number 21, the Bible says that the power of death and life lays in your tongue. So you need to learn to bless your family. Because I always say that whatever form of witchcraft, it will never be committed, it will never rather be practiced in the absence of words, in the absence of spells. So witchcraft is in the art of using words. This is why when they curse you, they speak. When they project spells, they speak. They just use those mutis in order to boost their spells. But it is always in the art of speaking words. These people, that is why they will even get you to confirm things that they are doing against you, so that they can capitalize on what you say and use it against you. So you need to learn to speak the right ways. Don't be casual in your talk. Don't be casual in your talk. Bless yourself, bless your family in the name of the true God. the God of the heavens, the God of the Bible, Yeshua HaMashiach. May God bless you. Shalom.